Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this really cool necklace using the Figaro chain and the faceted agate beads from the February 2025 Florals Fantasy Bargain Bead Box. I have a coupon code BNJ2 for $2 off your first box with them. And these boxes are $22.99 a month, and they're usually priced between $60 and $80 something dollars a month. So you get a real bang for your buck with this. And they always have beautiful boxes every month. Every month it's different. Some it's copper, this one's silver, and yeah, every month is really a lot of fun to work with them. So if you want to learn how to make this necklace, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm starting with 22 inches of this wire, bead-a-lon. And here is my wire. Let me make sure everything is in focus. I feel like it is. Okay, and I'm taking my wire and I'm gonna put one of these little crimpers right here, kind of about an inch from the end. Okay, so I'm gonna take one of the crackled, the 8mm crackled agate beads, the number 2 that were in the package. And then I'm also using, let me show you what I'm using, number 7, the crystal triangle beads. I'm using some of my 8-0, my own 8-0 silver Miyuki seed beads, and some 11-0 rainbow color AB finish Miyuki seed beads. So, oh, and okay. And I also need to get, I forgot to get that out. Let me get it while I'm here. One of my lobster clasps. I got one of my lobster clasps. Forgot to get all my stuff out. And my jump rings. Let me get this. Sorry, I forgot to get all this out before I started filming. And then I'm getting my crimp covers. I love these. Got 2 there. And then I need some crimp beads. I put everything. I will be showing you guys a video of my finished bead room. It's probably going to be another month because I still have so much to do in here. Lots of organizing. You know, you don't realize how many beads you have until you go to take everything apart and put it back together. Okay, so now I have all this right here. Okay, so we're going to start with this right here. Now I'm going to take the Figaro chain and I'm going to take the smaller hoop that starts at the end, and I'm going to put that through there, and then I'm going to put one of these beads on, and then I'm going to see how I have these 5. I'm going to skip one of the small ones and go to the next small one, and I'll show you. So it will make, you'll be able to tell more after there's more on. So I do that. And then I go through the bead again. And then make sure that when you're doing your chain that it's not like looped a bunch of times and twisted, because then it won't lay right. So That's one thing to make sure. Sorry, that's okay. So let's do that. Oh. Let me bring this all the way down so that it's kind of like that. Okay, I think you could see a little better there. And then I do that again. And I just keep following this along. You'll be able to tell more as the beads are on. Then you skip one, and you go to the next. And I'm trying to do the ones that are just pretty much dark blue. I'm not doing the ones that have any purple in them, so they'll be a little more uniform in the necklace. Okay, and we have that. And then another one. Okay, see how they're starting to drop now and lay like that? Okay, so then go that. I think this turned out so cool. So I like doing things off camera first and kind of creating and designing things. And then I was like, okay, that looks really cool. We're gonna do that. I'm trying to, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that that's, okay, this one is twisted. Oh. Hold on 1 second, I'm undoing that again. Okay. Then we have that. Okay, so now we're gonna, oh, I got a little bend in there. Okay, let me see here. So now we're gonna go through this one like this. Okay. And then we'll do that again. Okay, there, now it's laying right. So you just kind of lay it down and then just kind of go through that hoop. Okay. And we're gonna do that again. And we're gonna go here. And we're just gonna keep doing this until we get as far as we want to get. And you know, that's actually too a personal preference. You know, you might want one that's a little longer, one that's not. Trying to keep this in. 1 second, let me, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So now, see how that looks? It looks really cool when it's done. It's just kind of hard when you're doing it. So you're kind of like doing it blindly because you want to make sure that all the chains are hanging right. And here we have another one. You kind of just got to count it because they're not close to each other when you are at the end doing it. But then when you pull them closer, you see that. Okay, now we're going to do one here. And then stretch over to here. Let me undo this a little bit. It's starting to twist here. Okay, so here we are here. And then here. Oh, there we go here. Then blue. And then here. We just keep kind of going down like that. Just got a real cool like layering look to it without it being very difficult. Okay. And let's see. I don't want to do it all the way down. I had decided I didn't want to do it all the way down. There you go. And let me see, that goes through here. So now this goes through here. Okay. And a couple more. And I'll count them. Like that. And then, let me see, one more. And trying to make sure these are all laying the right way. It's kind of twisting around here, and it's just because it's, let me see, there we go. Okay. So now if I take this, and I kind of do that, they all lay really well right here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm still in focus here. Okay. So let me see here. I'm going to hold this up against my neck. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, see where that little small piece is right here. Right there. And I'm going to cut the one right next to it. Okay. Put that all over there. And then, oh, one second, I'm gonna bring this here a little bit. I'll bring this down like this, and I'm gonna move this chain out of the way. And I'm gonna bring one more of these on here. Okay. So now, let me see, I'm gonna kind of open this up and then just kind of move them along as needed. There we go. And see? and 3. And I'm going to put the last one on here. Okay. So we have it like this. So now I'm going to open this up really quick. I'm going to even these out. Put these like this and even these out so that the necklace, I've got to hold it up in order to do this. I'm evening it out. So we'll pretty much be like that. Let me make sure this is the right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm putting a clip there. We're going to put a clip here. So now let's lay this down. Okay. So that looks really good. Okay. I feel like this is out of... Okay. Now we're going to take the rainbow ABs and the 8/0s and the triangle beads. And now we're going to fix this bend in here. Okay. So I'm going to undo this. Bring this over here. And I'm going to do, so I have my last one being that, and I'm going to do a triangle bead like that. Then I'm going to do a silver AB and a silver and another triangle and silver AB and silver. And I'm just going to keep doing these. I'm going to do this on both sides. And then before you go and close up your necklace, you want to make sure that, you know, there's no holes. Like, see, there's a little one kind of right there, but, you know, I'm going to fix all that before I go and close that so that everything's going the right way. And let me see here. So we have that. This, and this. There we go. And then keep feeding this through. And get a few more here. Okay, so let me kind of hold this up kind of in the middle. Yeah, I'm going to do a few more on this side. I'll do 1. 2. 3. And then that. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 of the triangle beads with the 3 beads in between each one. So I have 11 on this side, and then here in the middle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so now I'm going to go and do these on the other side, and I'll meet you right there. Okay, so I have 11 of these now on each side with the 3 beads in between. Then I have all of these. So I'm going to close off this one side, and then I'm going to make sure everything is set before I close off the other side. So I'm going to start with a crimp cover and a crimp bead. Now I close my crimp beads a little different than most of the jewelers, and I've never had a problem with it. You can do yours however you like to. I'm going to go down about 1.5 inches, and I like to just close mine shut and make sure they're closed really well. You don't want to reopen it up. So you close it like that, and then I take my crimp cover and I really pull on it, and it's not going anywhere. Then I take my round nose pliers and I put it through here. Now the first side's always easier to do than the second one. And then I will make sure that this is going that way. So it's laying like that. And then, hold on 1 second. Okay, and then I will close this up like that. Before I feed all that through, I will put I like to use my round nose pliers a lot to for moving things around and everything. It's just, you know, as a hairstylist, you know, we have our certain tools that we used. We were all different, so I'm kind of like that with jewelry too. Okay, so now I'm going to take this extra piece and I'm going to feed it through. And if I can, I'll feed it through the whole thing, because to me it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's just kind of going down like that. See, and then it's all through there. So now I'm going to work my way down. I'm going to make sure there's no holes, and I'm going to make sure everything is laying nice. Let me scoot this down a little bit more. And then before I go and close this, I'm going to make sure that all of these are turned the right way and there's no gaps between some of the beads. I'm going to make sure everything's laying down and flat like that. But I do want to have a little bit of bend in it. You don't want it to be so tight that the necklace won't bend. Oh. So I'm laying that down like that. And then I'm just kind of feeding that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Like this. And then all of these down like this. And then I will turn it around kind of like this, so that it has that little snake look, so that you know that there's a little bit of bend in the, there we go. There's a little bit of movement in the wire, because we don't want the wire so stiff that it doesn't, you know, lay nice around the necklace. So then I take I put the crimp bead inside the crimp cover there. Then I take my bent chain nose pliers, I put them inside of there, and then I just lift it up just a hair. And I smash that in there. And then you pull on that, and then I feed this through some of the wire until it kind of pops out like that. And trouble seeing that in there. And I close that up like this. Then I have a smaller jump ring for this one. The one that I put the lobster clasp on. And I feed that through here like that. And then I close it up. And make sure that there's no openings. You want to make sure your jump ring is completely closed so that it won't open up, especially if you sell your jewelry. And then I'm going to take my cutters and I'm going to put the flush side down like that, right up to there. I'm going to cut that. And then we have this really cool, love the way this turned out. I thought this was a lot of fun to make. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I'm like, okay, but I loved the chain and I wanted to incorporate it in the necklace. So, yes, I thought this was really fun, a cool little choker. You could also take this and dangle some stuff down here if you wanted to. You could put, take some of this and maybe dangle a few of them down like that if you wanted to as well. So let me know what you thought of this necklace, this little choker necklace. And if you think you might try creating this. And like I say, BN Jewelry, BNJ2 is for $2 off your first order with Bargain Bead Box. And I hope you enjoyed this. I will leave a link below to their website along with the coupon code. And I will leave links to all of my social media as well. And if you are not subscribed, please do so and like and share my videos. It really helps my algorithms on YouTube and it keeps me motivated to create more. So I hope you enjoyed this and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.